kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw his car. And this nearly an interception right off the bat. An early crisis averted as that winds up incomplete. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 38-yard line. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Jacobs. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Lavonte David. And the Buccaneers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Inside handoff down to Fournette. And he stopped immediately there. Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop. 2nd down, back to Fournette. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
On 3rd down, Fournette. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
Brady going to go on 4th down. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He finds his target. It's Evans. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. On play action, it's Brady. A pass underneath for Fournette. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Over the middle to Evans. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now Brady steps away to his left. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Bucs are on the board first here in Vegas.
I do believe we came here to see a game, didn't we? And it looks like he's running what we call routes versus air. You just go out there with your offensive unit and throw the football with no defense. He's 5 for 5 on the opening drive.
He was on his game there for drive number 1, but well, the thing is now he can't go any higher than that. He was so perfect. Can he do it again later?
Yeah, all he cares about right now is making it 10 for 10, 15 for 15.
Keeping that going.
And he feels like he can get it done.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Bucs are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. Over the middle, complete. That's Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Throwing now is Carr. And for the 3rd time here, this man is intercepted. Picked up by Lavonte David. And the Buccaneers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play would be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He completes it to Evans. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Fournette on the toss to the right. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Evans. Brady now on first down. Forced out to his left. Jumps it off to Fournette. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Hey, 66.
Now Brady again. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Slow bandit.
And he comes back with one complete. He's got the first down, and more than that, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Russell Gage, 32 yards. And the Bucs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for two here. They will run it. It's Fournette. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for two is snuffed out. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Oh, I think the Bucs got it, and they did. Tampa Bay football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do.
Brady now on first down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble. Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down it goes. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The sack backs him up 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. Looking to throw. He wants it all for the end zone. And this one dropped in the end zone. Oh, it looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
The offense schemed, going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
They should have put a stamp
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Brady. Over the middle, complete. That's Evans. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Brady's throw complete here, pulled in by Brady. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Brady to throw again. This one taken in by Otten. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17. Into the red zone, 1st down. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And that one was made so tough by the penalty, pushing them back to the 7. They still got it done, though.
Yeah, and the big surprise is that the extra point unit doesn't run out there with the kicker. Okay, you move it back to the 7, but they felt like they needed to have it, and they felt like they had a good play call, and they were successful.
Offense set to get this drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. You just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 for the 45. Lets this go for Renfro downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The touch and time here critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Now Brady. Eluding the pressure right. Gets the check down throw to White. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's second down. They go with White on the counter. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in their second half blowout material. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On first down, Brady. Flush to his right. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders.
I've seen that play
They need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19. Brady gives this to White. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The Bucks on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Throwing now is Brady. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Airing this one out for Evans. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Bucks try it on fourth down but come up empty. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. The handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now Carr. And now here's another interception. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucks force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence and actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And Blake, the tight end's got it. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now 2 yards to go on third down. To throw is Brady. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Alabama, 380.
They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. They keep it with Fournette on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Brady going to look to throw. He brings it in over the middle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Up the gut, Fournette. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. So what can Brady do here is he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Sliding out of the pocket. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know you can sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Abdul is going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. this is not the way to start a drive. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown. I hope y'all can SEE, cause I need your eyes on me. Once I get my feet in this end zone, no one can STOP. Can I make a scene like a movie, feeling big, keep it juicy before we start getting unruly? I've been hooping like a